Back in September, the Vikings lost their first matchup against the Lions. Can Detroit do it again? Find out next on EA Sports. Can Detroit do it again? Find out next on EA Sports.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's tackled for a short gain. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Up in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
2nd and 4. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Vikings get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Detroit getting its offense set for their 2nd drive. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Christian Fulton the one to bring him down. 2nd and 6 now. Into traffic, complete. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Cook trying this one up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Lions readying for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Vikings football. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning the tight end now. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing now from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. Williams on the play action. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Going the other way, Lions have it. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And we'll see if they can be the first offense to get a drive going. It has been defense dominant thus far. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They motion the tight end over. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. Hutchinson reels it in. And this one does not go far. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cook. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, Williams. finds Ayuk, complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Taken in by Smith. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Williams. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vikings now set to take the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. The drive begins with Henry. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. From the 34. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That was Micah Parsons making that play. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Williams to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They've got a man in motion. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 34 yards.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Second and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. Punty muted out now. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now here's Williams. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. 8-11 up to around the 23-yard line on the play. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw, Williams. He beams one deep right. They connect on the deep shot. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Flying down the middle with Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Connects with Mechie. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Short pass brought in. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Here's 2nd and 5. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They're going play action. Henry on the catch. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running it after the penalty.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings reduce the lead to just 4. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game.
Vikings 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He breaks, stiff arm, buys him some space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, Williams. Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2nd and 3 now. They kick the running back in motion. From the 43. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Monty Hooker with the tackle. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Williams to throw on 1st. Throwing this back in the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's got Smith. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Zach Bond with the tackle. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking for a tough. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to lapse here in our first half. We've arrived at halftime here in Detroit. The Lions defending their building. They've got the lead at the break. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Lions and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. They'll try the right side with Cook. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
Williams from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Pass complete to Cook. This is ahead for about 5. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out. And indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Micah McFadden able to make the play. This is Henry on second. And that's good for a gain of 5. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop. Got 5, and now it's going to be third down and 3. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now this offense getting set to work here. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Good for the Lions.
This is Cook. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Left side secured by Ayuk. And we're going to get a timeout from the defense here. 3rd down, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. The Lions readying for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. It's Kader Kohou up to make that play. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They're throwing it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. This offense getting all set for this series. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
They send him left out of the slot. 2nd and 6 now. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Williams will look to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. First down throw by Williams. Connects with Cook. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Hits him on the out route. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running this one left. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They motion a receiver left. 2nd and 8. Taken in by Smith. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And this one doesn't go far. They'll send out the punting unit. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. So no return on that punt. And the Vikings are going to take over from deep in their own side. Handoff here to Lloyd. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 19. Gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. Broke through the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Able to find Nakua here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 46. Dumps it off to his running back.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I can just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
Mechie hauls it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They are throwing it again. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Lions take over as he records his 10th career INT. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He finds Smith. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Now run by Cook. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Again, it's Cook. Oh, he lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Here he goes. Gonna have this on 4th down. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Gets to space right side. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Lions 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Well, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Back out runs their offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Eventually, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now it's Cook. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Going to the ground again on first. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. Here's a give to Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll give them a 16-point advantage.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.